What up?
Juggalotus from Fagel Lovers.
Right up.
Chilling with the one and only legendary
Where the
Johnny
shit
Richter.
goes down in the fucking toilet.
In the toilet, yeah.
We're in the bathroom hanging out, man. It's
20 minutes now with Johnny Richter.
bam!
We're going to touch on all your solo stuff.
Alright, just don't touch on me.
No,
I'm just kidding.
never.
Alright. Maybe if I close my eyes. Alright, your hands are less hair, bro.
My hands are one. Now, coming
I
up.
like my hands in the midget hands.
Alright,
Little people, sorry.
you're out on the Freaking Out tour.
Yeah.
It's a little short tour.
No pun intended.
How's the fan base been receiving you on a solo project?
Man, the fans have been incredible coming out, you know. We hit some crazy storm weather coming through this whole this run's been crazy. From the first show in Fairfax, it's just like Oakland, where a good friend of mine came out and he's like, it was like 16 degrees or something, and he's like, dude, I was wearing shorts last week, it's fucking. And then we went to Sacramento, and literally, even though I was ready to work the bar, she's like, I didn't even want to come in tonight because it was supposed to snow, and it snowed like every 10, 12 years there.
Right.
It happened to be the night where it was like fucking, and then Tahoe, then Utah, and Colorado. It's just been snow up to here, but today we woke up and I got out of the hotel and I was like, wow, I'm actually wearing shorts.
It was 70 something today.
Yeah, but
nice.
the people have been coming out have been having a blast, and you know, thank God I didn't get sick. We had 4 people hit the hospital off of our party throughout the last couple of days, but I made it through all that. I didn't have to go through that hospitality, so.
Right.
Still 2 more shows left, Fullerton, hometown, and you know, and then San Diego on the 19th and 20th. So I think it's gonna wrap up strong, you know, and then just getting ready to go out next year. Hopefully, I got a tour working. I'm hopefully gonna get it for March. Some people that don't know, I'm not gonna say who, but there's some.
Little hidden gem there.
Yeah, I just got offered actually a show too in Oregon for a Cannabis Cup on like March 9th.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna swoop up and go play. So.
Now, I know I've had some international people hit me up. You know, in your solo interview, you mentioned going to, what was it, China?
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
And, you know, you went over there solo and did your thing. I've had people hit me up saying, when's Richter coming to Australia? When's Richter coming to Spain?
Australia. I'm talking with people in Australia. You know, those things take months in advance to hook up. You know, it's not like here where I can book it and go out a month later.
Right.
But Australia, I'm wanting to go. We're doing what we can right now to set that up, and then I'd love to go travel. You know, through Spain, Europe, everywhere over there. Because we've never been. I've never been. You know, we never went with my own group. We never went. We just did Amsterdam. You know, 3 times. Japan 12 times or so, and Australia twice. So I'm trying to branch out. I want to go everywhere. Hopefully now I don't need 14 tickets and shit. You know, for every
Right.
I can just go pretty much. I can go just me, and I'd like to bring a tour manager or something. But I need pretty much 3 people. I can make it happen. So
Now,
doors hopefully are spreading open. I'm ready to do it.
is Johnny Richter staying completely solo?
Yeah.
Not hopping back on Sub Noise, not jumping
Well,
over
my
to
record's out on
strange
Sub
music. I know you had another one you had released on Sub Noise.
Yeah. My Freaking Out is on Sub Noise. I have an understanding with them as well, where I don't know what I'm doing with my next one. Depends on what comes up, what options are available. I'm being comfortable with Sub Noise. I went through and did my research. I'm comfortable with working there,
Okay.
and I really right now I don't know where the next one's coming up. Sub Noise is obviously it's always there, so I don't have to worry about that. If something else comes up, I definitely weigh all options as they arise.
Right.
But I'm just worried about getting this one's not even out yet. It comes out Tuesday.
Right.
And then the new one's already recorded. I just need to put a little salt and pepper on it and it'll be done. And so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, see who wants to put it out or what options are out.
Now, Tuesday we will have a review of Freaking Out.
Okay.
Our take on it, our thoughts and opinions, post up on Fagel Lovers.
Yeah.
Actually, my thoughts and opinions, I should say, because I'm going to review it.
Okay.
I got it the other day. I've listened to it a few times, and it's
All
definitely a good album.
You like it already?
I do. I'm looking forward to what's coming next. Out of Cali, there's a lot of noise from groups. What kind of groups are you looking at out there to do collabs with, keeping that West Coast flavor, doing positive things on the West Coast?
Yeah. I mean, I got definitely people I want to hook up with. I'd love to get back. I'd love to do a track with Slightly Stupid. Trying to maybe get with Glasses Malone, Mad Child. I'd love to do a track with. But I'm just pretty much my new, like I said, the new one's almost is salt, pepper is all that's needed. So I don't have any collabs on that, and I want to try to come out with my. I'm trying to come out and just bang out the first couple by myself, just to show that I can do it by myself, and I don't need to jump on and have a bunch of people on my records to fucking put a record out.
Okay.
So I might have a collab. I might have a collab on. I might add one. I've been talking with Cut Calhoun about getting on that one I did, Shooting Star. It's called Way Out, actually, but I did that tonight.
Okay.
I've been wanting to get cut on that, so we'll see what's up. But I don't know. I'll leave that out. Maybe C-list, advanced C-list.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm down to work with whatever's cool with it. What they say, we just have a little security guard.
We're gonna pause it and move location, and we'll just keep it up.
All right.
Pause.
Round 2.
We're back outside now.
All right.
Got kicked out.
It's all right.
So we were talking about new groups coming up in Cali.
Yeah.
I reviewed Cali Connect.
Right.
I know you're friends with them, and you've done tracks with them.
Yeah.
I hear they're making big noise out in Cali, so that's always a positive thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I've been so locked up, just kind of doing my own thing. Obviously, focused. I've had a lot going on just personally, so I haven't really been keeping track on tabs on anybody, man. But it's definitely been a thing. Ernie D came and helped me do the final touch-ups on my Freaking Out album. He came to my house and brought his setup and just for doing ad-libs and shit. He came over and helped me record a little bit of it. So yeah, they've always shown love to me, dude. So
That's cool. All right. Your solo project, you said, is done and ready to come out. Do we have a prospective release date?
I'm hoping the end of February, beginning of March.
All right.
In 2 months. I'm hoping.
Right before that tour kicks off.
Hopefully, yeah, before I can get going on that. Yeah. That's what I want to do it for, so I have some more music to play.
Okay.
Some more new shit. Just keep it fresh.
Now, your long interview, you laid out all the your thoughts on things,
Right.
and so we don't need to touch on any of that.
Yeah. It's all, it's all there, man.
What's the difference between, you've been recording now for, what, 20 some odd years?
Like 18.
Yeah, almost 20 years. Now you're in the studio solo.
Right.
What's the biggest difference in your recording process or your
Not
thought
much.
process?
I mean, honestly, I've been in the studio solo for the past 5 years. Everybody kind of recorded their own shit at their own time in their own studios, whatever they like to do.
Okay.
They would just cut and paste it together at the end of the day. So really, as fucked up as that sounds, but
That happens that way a lot.
it's just it's just all I get to go in and not worry about if what I say is going to be put in the right place. If I record a verse or verse 3, it's not going to go on the first verse. Or
Right.
if I record a hook, it's not going to come back with 3 people saying different shit. It's just, I'm just stuck. It's going to be mine. And it's a lot more creativity, a lot more freedom. And just more, I just get to do 100% what I want to do. So I think that's just that was cool. I want to have a little something here, put this there. I don't have to think about having other people do it or write reports for other people or doing anything. I just, it's all about me. I can have whoever I want. I can have funny breaks. I can fuck around with the different structures or non-structures. It's complete freedom.
Now, your supporting group here,
Right.
Soze. I've never heard of them before until tonight, but I dug what they did. They're kind of pulling like Kung Fu Vampire, live band, lead singer.
Comment actually did a track with him like a year and a half, 2 years ago. He did the Stoner New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we met him. And then the opportunity for this tour came up, and then Zinger actually made the calls with them, and they were down to come out and do it. So
Yeah, it was definitely a pretty fresh vibe. It was definitely interesting to hear.
He didn't have the full band recently because he went on tour with Big D and somebody else recently. That's within the last 6 months or years. So he's been out doing this thing, He's trying to get into it, He bought that RV for his tours, and now he's ready to go out and tour with his band shit. So
that's cool. It was definitely fresh. So Soze, look out for him.
Soze,
Soze.
S-O-Z-A-Y.
There you go.
Soze1. You can get him on his Twitter. S-O-Z-A-Y. O-N.
And then it's fresh. Go check him out.
Yeah.
this upcoming tour, you can't release any names or possibilities, but is it going to be a nationwide,
Yes.
coast to coast,
Three,
multiple
3 or 4
cities?
weeks, yeah.
3 or 4 weeks, all right.
Good time.
And you know, Psychopathic puts on the Gathering. Cottonmouth Kings has been, of course, invited year after year to that. Future years, are we going to see Richter at the Gathering?
That's all up on Joe and Joey.
All right, but if they invite you, are you coming out?
100%.
What do you think about the Gathering, man?
I have the blast, every fun time with Gathering. I think
great
I
time.
enjoy it the most out of anyone in my crew. I'm always out running around. That fucking, me and Weed Man Kurt, you know, that's my partner in crime, dude. We run that place, dude. Every year I'm out just running amok, having a blast. So, yeah, anytime Psychopathic calls, I'm always answering.
And on the same note, we're Fago lovers. We're supporting the Juggalos. Juggalos support you. At least, you know, so far they're supporting you pretty well. That fan base, what has it meant to you over your career? I know, you know, back when I first heard you, it was back in '97, and that was...
The Juggalos have been a blessing, for lack of any better words, just to have that such hardcore, dedicated, loving fan base that a lot of people don't understand, but it's a shame they don't, because when you actually do meet them, there's some of the realest, downest, coolest people that know the Juggalos got your back.
No doubt.
Juggalos got your back, they got each other's back, and they got a bad rap, definitely. So,
on that token, the FBI.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's bullshit.
All right,
How you gonna
we're in agreement here.
Yeah, how can you call somebody a gang? Fans of a band being
Right.
a gang? Because everybody hangs out and has Hatchet Man tattoos. I mean, I guess when any group gets so big, the government's also going to freak out. And that's a huge movement, the Juggalo Nation. You know,
Right.
Juggalos, Juggalettes, and fucking the Dark Carnival. And they just caught a bad rap. And most of them are the coolest motherfuckers you're going to meet. They'll give you the shirt off their back.
No doubt.
You know, or they'll climb in the same one with you. They're weird like that. But
Depending on who they are, for
exactly.
sure.
But fuck, I've had nothing but great experience with Juggalos.
Nice.
So I expect, you know, nothing but the same to continue.
All right, and I'm going to get on a more political note here, because when I talk to Potluck, we talk about legalization of weed.
Right.
I know you at the Kings, you've always been an advocate of legalizing, decriminalizing weed. What are your thoughts? And it was interesting. One time when I talked to him, said that once you legalize it, it's going to fuck it up. That was his
it's
opinion.
gonna fuck it up for a lot of fucking underground growers and people that support their families doing that. Big business will get in just like everything else. You're gonna have your Coke and your Pepsi weed brands and all that shit. But at the same time, there's got to be a better way just to keep everybody out of prison, dude. Keep families and homes intact. Keep people from having to pay bullshit fines to get lawyers and getting fucking fired from work or having to pass piss tests to get a job, even to get to work to support their family. When, you know, if people want to say weed's a bad thing, they don't want to go the medical route and say, oh, well, they're just getting high. Well, maybe they are just getting high. But some people just get drunk and they drink their six-pack when they get home from work or their bottle of wine. And if someone wants to come and just have a, you know, smoke a joint to fuck their day off at the end of their day, I think that's their choice. And if you're of age and you can make your own decisions, I mean, if you can go fight a war and kill people and fucking run around with guns and shit, then why can't you make the decision to fucking smoke a plant? And if you can go buy a six-pack or a bottle of alcohol and come home or get behind the wheel and go fucking smash people up and fucking ruin your life and other people's lives and cause accidents and shit, why you should be able to have the choice to be able to smoke a plant that's gonna do all the opposite of what I just said.
Right.
You don't hear about people going and getting drunk or high, beating their wives, or getting high and fucking beating their dog, or cussing out their neighbor, or fucking. I mean, I've been guilty of it, getting drunk and just wasted at the house and kicking a hole in the wall because you're fucking just
Right.
You don't really see that with weed.
No.
So I mean,
The only thing they'll mess up's a pizza or something.
you know what I mean? That's the fuck. Yeah, you're gonna fuck a kitchen up with it.
Right.
You have a mess. But I think just the downfall of smoking weed compared to drinking alcohol is such on an uneven level that it's just stupid that's not a choice someone can make to go the more peaceful route of unwinding rather than having to choose the vice that the government provides and says is okay.
Right.
You know.
Getting back to a little bit more personal side for you, the Pocket Lica benefit show.
Right.
You went out and did a set.
No, I went to the song with Chuck.
There you go.
I
You did
did
a
a
song,
verse.
you showed up.
Yeah. I
did
got a
your
verse
thing.
and got yelled at for doing a set.
And you got yelled at.
I got put on blast saying, I can't believe you would go play that show and do a set, like Zinger's show. I was like, dude, it's Pac's show.
Right, and he's, you know, a good
And
friend for you guys.
I
He's
actually,
kinda
that
sad
was
to
my
see
brother, dude. And actually that night, I spent an hour sitting at a table with his mom,
Right.
talking with his mom, which is why I wanted to go, was to hang with his mom. And I got told, you didn't go for that, you went. Don't fucking try to lie saying you went for that. You just went to go fucking kiss up to Zinger. You went to. I'm like, dude, if I wanted to go make a scene of it, I would have tweeted about it.
Right.
I would have fucking called it on the guest list. I would have fucking. Chucky was gone. He's leaving from my house. So,
You just went?
I went. My
Right.
buddy got a limo. We went. I went to the door. I paid $15. I went in.
Right.
Chucky asked me before he left, we want to do a track. I was like, why not? I'm going to want to do. Once I get there, I love playing music.
Right.
So if I'm there and that song I play is playing, I'm going to want to play it.
Right.
And I kind of felt like Pac was watching me play it, and I did it for him. And I did my two things. What I wanted to do was go there, rap for Pac, and hang with his mom. And then Potluck played that show too, and they got their issue with Loke and X or whatever, and that is all their own.
That's on their
That's
side
their
for sure.
thing. And I even actually I didn't even stay for their set. I left before they went on out of respect for the other guys in my group.
Right.
That's a slippery slope. Weird how do I play that? Well, I just went, hung for a couple hours, did what I wanted to do, and I made sure I was out of the building before they even played, not to show that I was there for them. I want you to get the wrong idea.
Right. And I personally, applaud you for that. I think, showing love for your friend is something, should never be looked down upon.
Well, yeah, when people I care about really that said 100% did the right thing, and that's fucking what you should do.
Now back on a positive tip, you're out solo doing your thing. You got a lot of projects that you're working on, things coming up, tours that you got planned.
Yeah.
What else can we expect to see out of Richter?
Well, I'm going to put a fragrance line out.
A fragrance line.
Everybody
Panties
puts
for
a
women.
fragrance. Everyone puts a fragrance. It's gonna be what do they call that? What's it like when it's both male and female?
Androgynous?
That sounds like a real funny name. But,
That means both male and female.
yeah. I don't even know what to say. My son's like a tri-sticks. I actually a fragrance. It's a fragrance line for fucking animals, to dogs and turtles.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Dirtles.
Turtles. That'll work.
We getting Dirtlelicious over here. But I was working on music. I want to get home and shoot some videos amongst recording more material. Working, hopefully getting online with a clothing line and trying to push that. I like my friendship. This right here, Don't Hate.
It's very nice.
It's my buddy does that. We just doing some shit before I left somewhere, and I don't have a deal with anybody to do clothes right now. So I like to find somebody that I can really vibe out, a company that I can get down with. That's a long term. I'm trying to do long term shit. I'm not trying to fucking hop around and talk
Right.
shit. So I'm trying to find people that I can get behind, that want to get behind me. And so you don't see me wearing something, and then next month it's a new thing, and then the next year it's another thing. And so that's definitely one of my goals, and just making more music, getting more shows going, and just starting this new life, and putting a nice solid foundation to build on.
We're to the end of the interview. Done 20 minutes. Told you it wouldn't take very long. So, any final words for the Juggalos, your fans, everybody all in one? Your last words for everybody.
Thank you to everybody who's all the kind words, all the great support out there that you guys have been showing me. Definitely is helping me through this time. I definitely feel I'm doing the right thing, and all the feedback I've been getting is just nothing but backing that up. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out to the shows and supporting that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I got mad love for everybody that helps me do what I love to do and continues this. And I hope that y'all are satisfied with what I'm doing. I hope I put out good music that you like. I hope that I get to see everybody and meet everybody. If for some reason you say hi and I'm walking away and I don't say hi, or everybody has bad days, everybody has shit going on in their life. It's never nothing to do with you guys. I got no, you know, like no hate, man. If I ever said that I hate you, I'd take it back today. There's no place on this planet for rage. We need to all stand together and live harmoniously. Let's either pass the past, the future's what we make it. I know we all make mistakes, but we can still make a change. Just come out, folks. All nothing but love right here from Victor, man. Always has been, always will be. 2014, fucking beyond, man.
That's it. Thank you, Richter. I appreciate you letting me come out and interview you, man.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Look forward to coming back through.